Hello, and welcome on how to use improv music tracks. For those of you who have never met me or performed with me, my name is Tosin. I've been a piano player for over 20 years and have spent the better part of the last 10 as a musical improviser.
To the body odor hoedown. Take it away, Laura Hall.
I've won 2 Behind Pain Awards for musical direction and performance. I've performed as a musical improviser for dozens of troupes, improv shows, and improv festivals. And musical improv, in a nutshell, is a musician and a group of improvisers making up a song on the spot. This can be in a long form narrative or a short form game. The gist of it being I start playing, they start singing, and the audience enjoys a song that was made up just for them. And this is accomplished generally through a vocabulary of song structures and formats to help people on stage and the musician be somewhat on a similar page. I've always had this project in mind as a software developer. That's what I do for my day job, to create something that lets improvisers and improv teachers be able to rehearse or practice different musical improv formats without being fully dependent on the availability of a musician that's familiar with how to do all of those things. This is the first step to that goal, and it's fully fledged out idea. And I'm offering a small collection of tracks in popular formats that can be used just for that. Just click the link in the description and you'll have access to 9 tracks in both MIDI and WAV formats. The tracks are free. The download is free, though I really would appreciate any donations to help make the fully fleshed out vision possible. And the links to my Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo are all in the description or wherever this is posted. So whatever you can afford or donate would be greatly appreciated. In the folder, you'll find 9 tracks in MIDI and WAV. And so MIDI is for if you're familiar with using digital audio workstations like Ableton or Pro Tools, and you can then manipulate the MIDI of the music that I'm playing to speed it up, slow it down, rearrange it so that you can make yourself fresh tracks if you've used them too much. And WAV is just the music file that you can play and rehearse with your troops. All of the tracks have different emotional styles. They each have a 2 to 4 bar intro. And all different types of endings that you could run into on stage. I won't tell you too much about how they're built because the point is to replicate what it'll feel like on stage where you don't know what the musician is going to play. The formats that I've put in this starter pack of collection of tracks are verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, which is meant for 1 to 4 people, tagline, which is meant also for 1 to 4 people, and counterpoint, which is meant for 3 people in general. Any of your local improv troops, teachers, or studios in town should be familiar with those formats and how to do it. So go take a class, support local improv, and you'll get the best use out of them. If you learn and practice the format on one of the songs, there's 3 of each type. When your troupe understand how the format works and everybody gets to try it on that first one, then use the other 2 tracks that you haven't heard and haven't practiced on to get the full stage experience of playing with a song that you haven't heard before. Now, this is not intended to replace a live musician. I don't think you should use these on stage or like during an actual performance in front of an audience because these tracks can't adapt to you or adapt to the scene, but this does let you practice a lot of the different parts of doing musical improv without having to hire a musician for troupe rehearsals, or if you're working on a musical improv narrative and you don't want to have to bring a musician to every one of the rehearsals while you're just figuring out how you want to put it together. This lets you throw that in so that you can see what it looks like to do music in there. Like I said earlier, the link is in the description and the download is free. My future is to make this an online tool that will help teach you the format, be able to guide you through the tracks. Like you can listen to the tracks with cues that say, chorus is coming in 4, 3, 2, 1. downloadable extension packs for when you've used the track so many times that they don't serve the purpose of a song you haven't heard anymore. And also being able to get tracks from different musicians and other musical improvisers, or musical improvisers that play musical instruments other than piano. So you don't just get used to how I play, since you'll run into all different types of musical improvisers in the world. If you'd like to support that future or just have the funds to spare, it is no small feat to create and make all of these different tracks. I'd really appreciate any donation you can spare. Links to my Venmo, Cashapp, and PayPal are in the description or wherever this is posted. And yeah, thank you. Enjoy. I hope this helps, and go make up some songs. All right. Have a good day.